Hey YouTube, it's Steven with Trendy Tech Talk. On today's episode, we'll be going over Apple's new AirTags. We'll be looking at a handful of accessories, and we'll be answering the question, can they find my missing dog? So I just wanted to apologize in advance. My camera lens was making a lot of noise, so we're probably going to hear some funny noises. I tried to take as much of it out as I could, but let's jump into this video. Sorry again. So we have the Apple AirTags. This is the 4-pack, so it's $99, which is going to be a lot better than buying 4 individually at $29. So save yourself a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and get this satisfying tear going. There we go. All right, let's pop open the bottom door and let's see what these things look like. I'm pretty excited. Thing is thick. Let's take a nice read from the good book of Apple. Chapter 1. How to set up your AirTags. I mean, it's super simple. I'm not going to read the instructions. Literally put this AirTag next to your phone and it's going to walk you through it in like 3 or 4 steps. We'll go ahead and look at that later. But yeah, these things, first impression, they're looking pretty clean. They look good. I mean, they look Apple. So you already know right off the bat that you're going to get a good looking product. I have looked at a couple reviews. Will it stay a good looking product? That's going to be the question. Let's go ahead and pop one of these out. Whoa. Whoops. Hands like Randy Moss, though. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to focus. Da-da-da. I mean, they're clean, cool. Like I said, it's Apple. They don't skip on design. Let's go ahead and take off this little plastic thing and get a better look at it. Sleeve is on there pretty good. Dang, gotta play tug of war with it to get this out, which I'm assuming is being pressed down by the battery. Oh, there we go. That was pretty cute. This thing is shiny. I'm really hoping there's some sort of scratch protectant on there, which, spoiler alert, there is not. Thing is nice. Oh, hey, what up? But yeah, I mean, if I get this thing to focus, this is clean. I'm excited. I'm not gonna open up all 4. You opened up 1, you've opened up 4. We'll put this one off to the side and let's check out what's next. So we have our leather key rings. We got the blue. We have brown, classic brown, and we have product red, which I'm pretty excited to see this one because I've always been a fan of the red leather cases, so I'm excited to see what this looks like. So for 35 bucks, not a bad price. All right, let's get that satisfying tear. There we go. All right, let's pop it open. The slow reveal. Bum 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 bum. Bam! Dang, this thing is fire red. That's what they should call it. Pop, pop, pop. These are nice. These are really nice. I'm hoping this camera does it justice. They're really cool. I'm going to bring it back to this red one because I don't remember these cases being that red. I've gotten several red leather cases and I don't feel like they were that red. If they were, let me know below and I'm crazy and I'll buy another red one. But let's get an AirTag in here. Let's see what this looks like. Let's set it up. Man, this is clean. This is very nice. Oh, hey. Yeah, I mean, it's Apple. So let's check out these leather loops now. Oh, this is a long boy. Let's check it out. Boom. Another fire red. This thing is nice as well. And this yellow one, I mean, you have your classic brown, but this yellow one, this thing is peacocking. Man, I don't know, man. This one might be my favorite color. If you have a couple of these, let me know below what your favorite color is, because this yellow one is nice. Let's get an AirTag in there. Ah, these snaps are so satisfying too. And the way this leather bends down, they thought about it. They thought about the design. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Got itself like a black backpack. Throw this on there. Oh, hey, what up? That's nice. That's real nice. So now let's look at these Belkins, which I don't know why I'm doing them last, because it's like reviewing a Ferrari and then let's review a Toyota Camry after. But hey, that's not a bad thing. So these are probably going to be a little more sporty. Bang them around a little bit, scratch them up, not worry about it. You're paying 13, 15 bucks for them. Yeah, I mean, they are what they are. So the big question, can we track Kismet? Let's set it up and find out. All right, super simple. Like I was talking about earlier, we're going to hit connect and we're going to name our AirTag. Since Kismet is not a selection on here, let's go ahead and type her in as a custom name. Let's use a little puppy emoji. And the screen did skip because I didn't want to put my personal information on there. And boom, there we go. Fine. Let's view the Find My app. Zoomed in a little bit, so didn't quite give you every information that I have down below. But yeah, it says Kismet is right next to me. So let's go ahead and put it on the tag. We're going to go ahead and use the sporty pink tag, the sporty pink tag holder. We're going to attach it to her collar. We're going to use a little magic trick that I learned back in boom. All right, let's slap this on her. Let's have mom take her for a walk and let's see if we can find her. Bye.
Super dark, super bright, super windy.
So this was an epic fail. You can see in the top left corner that it was practically noon, sun right over top me, brighter than all heck outside, so this didn't work very well. The other fail was I have horrible reception where we're at. We're kind of like on the outskirts of the city, so I'm trying my best here to kind of make this work. So we have Kismet a couple blocks away. She's popping up on the map, so this will work. This will work. So you're able to find them. We could use directions. Obviously, you can see that I'm spamming the heck out of that directions button and it's not working because I have such bad reception, but you could potentially hit directions and just have it pop up in maps and take you straight to whatever you're trying to track. So it does work in that manner. Now, if you're out hiking, if you're in the middle of the nowhere, it will not work. You're going to need a GPS tracking device because the AirTags use other Apple devices to kind of coordinate where everything is at. So you're going to need to keep that in mind. And we're getting a little bit closer. I think we're kind of walking up on Kismet, and I'll let the GoPro mic take over here to pull you towards it. Looks like it finally connected. And I don't know how great this will be in a real life practical situation. Obviously, if you're this close to your dog, if you're like 12 feet away, and yes, there she is. Okay, we're back. So, final thoughts. On the AirTags themselves, I'm very disappointed with the scratching. I literally scratched mine just from taking them in and out of their holders. It's kind of ridiculous. I would have paid a little bit more money just to have a scratch protecting coating on there, knowing that these are going to be with keys. I mean, you would think, right? So security, you shouldn't have to worry about anybody slipping an AirTag in your pocket or your bag to try to track where you are. If you have an unknown AirTag, your phone will let you know. So you shouldn't have anybody kind of spying on you. The weird thing about this was I did use my fiance's car keys a couple times expecting to get something, but I didn't have a notification popping up. And I'm only assuming that's because she's part of my kind of like iOS family. So and she's also on my phone. So I'm not sure how that works. I might have to do a little bit more research in there to find out exactly what would qualify for this scenario. So at first I did think the arrows were a little gimmicky, especially because you could just play a sound and you really don't need an arrow to tell you which way a sound is coming from. But my fiance did make a good point. She said, "What if somebody was hearing impaired or they couldn't hear the sound?" I was like, "Well, touche." So, she did make a good point on that one. As far as the accessories, I mean, Apple knows how to do accessories. These leather tag holders, they look great. I'm a fan of them. They're clean. They should patina nicely, just like the other Apple products. So those are a win for me. Now, would I recommend to use an Apple AirTag to track your lost pet? So we kind of talked about that situation where if you're going hiking, you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's not going to find your dog. The AirTags use other iOS devices to kind of triangulate the position of that AirTag. So if you're in the middle of nowhere, there's nothing to kind of bounce that signal off of, and that AirTag is not going to be found. But if you're out in the city, you're walking your dog, they get off their leash, you can use it to help find your dog. Now, for any other pets like cats, I probably wouldn't use it. Cats like to get themselves into pretty sticky, tight situations. So if you have these tags that are pretty bulky relative to a cat size dangling from them and they get hung up somewhere, it could potentially be an issue, especially if they are outside and something is chasing them. You're going to want them to get away and you don't want them to be held back by these tags. So I definitely recommend not to put them on a cat. But with all that said, minus the whole scratch gate that we're going to call it now, I think this is a product that we've all been waiting for. I'm excited about it. I'm sure version 2 is going to have a little bit of update, so it's not going to scratch as easy. But all in all, this is exactly what we're looking for. Thank you, Apple. If you like this video and you would like me to keep making more, please like and subscribe. Even leave a comment below on what you would like to see. Thank you again as always. I really appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time. There we go. All right, let's pop it open.